Hi, welcome everybody to session with EduLoans, Empowering Dreams, and we have with us today Jagruti Divse, who is doing her master's with Syracuse University, and she has been our student who we have helped funding in the last intake, which is in 2019. She has taken a loan from Avance, and we will be joining in shortly. And we are waiting for her to join in. Okay, just about waiting for her. So this session has been, we have had various people coming in and sharing their experiences about EduLoans and the way we've been going around it. And we here, it makes us feel very great that we've helped so many lives, and we have been instrumental in empowering their dreams. So that's where we are, and okay, I guess she's just. Waiting. Okay, there seems to be one sec, guys. Okay, perfect. Now I have joined in. Send. Okay, Jagruti, I know you're here. So send in the request to join in, please, and I'll accept it. Okay. Yes.
In under from 5 seconds and 5, 4. Yes. So, how are you doing?
Hello. Good, sir. How are you?
Well, good. Nice to see your smile and
Thank
and
you.
your happy face overall.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. So thank you for first of all joining in Dreams. This is a session we are conducting with our students who we have helped through our platform. And this initiative we took in the year 2017, and last year you worked with, I believe, Gurpreet Singh was your relationship manager who helped you with the loan process.
Yes, sir. He was the
Okay,
one.
perfect. So tell me something about yourself, Jagruti.
Okay. My name is Jagruti, and I have done my diploma in electronics and telecom from Vidyalankar Institute. After that, I pursued my degree in the same field from Usha Mittal Institute, and after that, I was working with Wipro as a technical consultant over there. And then I had a dream to do my masters from US. And then I wanted to go in data field, and that was my dream. So I found it a little bit difficult, but then I got to know about EduLoans. That I found it difficult because there were some issues with the loan regarding and regarding the capital. So that's the reason it was a big task for me. So I I started my process. I gave my resignation letter in Wipro. I did everything right from the scratch, and then I joined EduLoans regarding everything, and then I got the except from Pace University and many more universities, and I then decided to join Pace, and yeah, EduLoan was the one for me to be here.
Perfect. So tell me about edu loans, and how did you look at, and when you were selecting, and how did we go about the process?
Okay, so I didn't join any consultancy regarding the loan process. I was doing it on my own, but then I found it difficult regarding to I went to Bank of Baroda, many more banks, the government banks. I tried it myself from each and every corner. But after that, I asked few of my friends too for their suggestion, like where they have done from. So there were two friends of mine, Krishan and Meena. They suggested me because they were already in US, and they had gone through EduLoans. And then I asked them, and they asked me to join this process. And she gave me the assurance that they would definitely help you regarding the issues that you're facing now. So then I met Gurpreet sir, and he was the best guide for me. He told me right from scratch what I have to do. I used to bug him, like I used to call him 4 5 times a day. Yes, I used to do that because I had a lot of tension regarding the loan. I had my offer letter in my hand, but I didn't had a loan letter or something which my visa process would go smooth. So I wanted everything to be perfect, and then I finally got it from one of the bank, Avance, which yes, Gurpreet sir connected me with that manager, and yeah, the loan went through
So,
the
so
Avance.
tell me, for what? So we would have given you many loan options. We would have given you all. We have like 15 players on the platform, and we would have given you a lot of loan options which you were looking at. So tell me,
Mm-hmm.
what kind of why did you go with Avance, and what and how did they help you out?
Okay, so what happened? My situation was like I wanted, rather than looking out for the rate of interest and rather than looking out for some other thing, I wanted to be more efficient because my period at that time was like I had everything in my hand. My visa date was coming soon. So other banks were quite slow. Like I wanted the process to be fast because actually it was my mistake that I started the process a bit late. So I had to finish up everything in a very short period of time. So I thought that Avance was better efficient, and it gave me each and everything that I needed. Like I wanted a letter from them as soon as possible so that I would be a great, I wanted to be a very strong during my visa process. So they were quite efficient regarding this thing. So that's the
देर में
reason
लोन
I,
कितनी देर में लोन
yes.
सैंक्शन कर दिया? How much time did they take to sanction the loan?
I would say about 25 days or something.
Okay,
Yeah, it was
so
sanctioned.
25 days it was sanctioned, and
Almost,
you.
yeah.
So what all documents did you submit, and how did we help you out, helping in the with the documentation?
Yeah, so Gurpreet sir had gave me a list of everything that I need to be prepared of. So right from the mark sheets, like from my SSC mark sheets to my degree, from there to my offer letter from PACE and many more universities, other universities, and my ID, my passport, and like one was going to be my sponsor, like my dad's ID, my dad's ID, income tax return, and everything. So I just, yeah, and we were coordinating very smooth, like me, Gurpreet sir, and the manager. Like we used to always speak together. Like any doubts, Gurpreet sir would to directly take me on conference with the manager, and we three used to have a word regarding any doubts I used to have. So they were the best thing to go to and to work on.
Okay, so then the documentation got sorted. You gave your documents in. So what is the kind of processing fee were you charged, and what is the amount of loan sanctioned, and what is the rate of interest?
The processing fee, they didn't charge me anything. Neither EduLoans
Okay.
didn't charge me anything. After
No, no.
that,
EduLoans is a free platform, so EduLoans doesn't charge anybody. That is very
yeah,
clear
they didn't
to
charge me anything.
yeah. But what about the bank? How much did they charge you?
I took a loan about 28 lakhs,
Hmm.
and the rate of interest was about 12%. So they gave
Okay.
me a rate of interest of about 12%, and yeah, that was my requirement. I told them I need about 25 to 30 lakhs, and rest
Hmm.
I'll manage. So that was my
Okay.
requirement. Yeah,
Sure. Good. So that was perfectly fitting the bill, and you went ahead and then
exactly.
you got your. So they gave you a sanction to use for your visa purpose as well, right?
Yeah, right. They gave me the sanction letter, so I was more worried about that they should give me the sanction letter right before my visa interview. So
Okay.
so I would be more confident speaking to them that yeah, I have this much of asset and I have a loan sanctioned with me. I have this letter. So yeah, they gave me on time. Everything was on time. Everything was perfect. So I came here.
Perfect. So then, how did they go about with the disbursal process? So once your visa was approved, how did you disburse the loan, and what happened in that regard?
Yeah, they directly transferred all the amount, like whatever a loan I have took, they transferred that to my dad's account.
Okay.
And yeah, that was pretty clear about them that they didn't add that you have to take it part by part or something like that. They gave the whole amount into my dad's account, and they had created their own account with the bank they are related to. And then after that, yeah, I can just, whenever I need to pay my fees or something, my tuition fees, I can just take it from there. It's like that.
Hmm. Kishan Panchal has joined in. So who referred you to us? Hi Kishan,
Yes.
how are you doing?
Yeah,
we'll
he
we'll
was
have
the
one live
one who
session with
helped
him
me.
also. Correct. Okay. So now once so they were very flexible in your loan disbursal, and they created no issues on that front. Quickly transferred the
Yeah.
money. So if is an Avance, that's what Avance does. So Avance is very quite efficient in terms of looking at speed of process, and
Hmm.
looking at efficiency. So once they transferred your dad's amount, you were able to pay the fee. So now tell me,
Yeah, like
the year
whatever
has
I
gone
had.
by. Okay, so now the year has gone by. So have you paying any partial interest per month to Avance? Is that and if at all you're paying, how much is that?
Yeah,
Any?
like my dad pays just 2,000 rupees per month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the
So which is
partial
hardly anything.
interest.
Like 2,000 is so they were very accommodating even on the partial interest also.
Yeah, right.
Okay. What
Like
else,
they were
if you don't
pretty clear
mind,
that I have
what
to pay it later.
Yeah, that is it. So very flexibility in terms of partial interest. 2,000 rupees is hardly an amount.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
tell me, just want to highlight your in terms of your academic profile. So what kind of GRE score did you have, and what kind of obviously this is unsecured, right? The 27 lakhs which you're looking
Mhm.
at is unsecured loan.
Yeah.
So, in terms of so you having work experience, getting PACE admission, now that you are in the course, and now that when you are looking at working towards it, did they second disbursal? Did you take a second disbursal from Avance?
No, like I just took two times. Like I had to pay my tuition fees. That was the
Mm-hmm.
dispersal time I took, and now again I will take it by my third semester. I need to pay in like next month, so that I could start my third semester here. So I've successfully completed my first year of masters
Congratulations,
with
you're
3.9
enjoying the summer.
GPA.
Yeah, so 3.9. Wow, that's excellent. So this is awesome. So
Yeah.
that's nice. 3 point. So and now you are successfully enjoying the summer without the
Yes.
COVID
Now
break. So
it's
how
like
is
all good over here. People are enjoying the summer. Nothing like we were bugged inside our house for 3 months, and now
hmm
it's pretty good. The situation is quite good over here. like just to take better precautions, like mask and gloves is a requirement, and that's it. Like we can roam easily, like everything is being opened in Jersey. Yeah, everything is open, and
And
shortly in New York also it would be open.
so Jersey, everything is open, and Jersey City is
Yeah.
open, and you can roam around, and things are quite comfortable.
Yes, enjoy the summer.
Enjoy the summer. Okay,
Yeah.
right. So, anything would you, in terms of, there are a lot of people who are looking at various loans and avances also. So, how would you rate your experience with avance and with edu loans in general? So, and now you are looking what kind of documents, would you say, um, how's your experience generally with avance?
Yeah, like with Avance or with Edu loans?
Both. So first with avance, then
Okay.
with edu loans.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Avance, like the manager also, I told him, I explained him the every situation, and he was pretty clear with from the scratch that, this is going to be like that. And Gurpreet sir had gave me a better idea about it, that, this would be the rate of interest that they would, give, and we would try to reduce it more possibly. He tried his best, and yeah, I would recommend go and contact Gurpreet sir, because I know the way I used to call him, and he used to treat me literally like a family. That I had many issues. I used to call him every time that, sir, now today this is this. Now what would happen? Sir, I have got my letter. Sorry, that I need it as soon as possible. And he used to always be so positive and give me that positivity, that he said me that you would get the loan, you would go. And that kind of positivity from a person who is actually, he has many works, but handling such kind of students, who's actually going through such kind of pressure, and giving them that positive vibes is very important, I believe. So he was the one that, I was happy when I came here, and I would give that credit to Gurpreet sir.
All right, nice. Thank you. So, okay, now in terms of disbursal documentation, so now what kind of documents Avance wants for, so when you're going to ask them for the next, have they specified what you have to write to them, a request letter, you have to attach your fees, or how does that system work, the
Okay.
disbursal?
Yeah, so on our portal, on my Pays portal, I do get a tuition fee receipt. So after that,
Mm-hmm.
I just need to take a screenshot of that and attach it to a mail, that this is the amount I
Mm-hmm.
require for my next semester. So they just process it. Then some process, my dad does that they have to go to the bank and all, and after that
Mm-hmm.
they just directly send it to my account over here, my Chase account, which I have
Okay.
it in the US. So they directly
Okay.
transfer it to my Chase account, and they send me the receipt too, regarding what charges they have took in that that letter, and they draft an email and send it to me, and they directly send that much amount into my Chase account, and within just 1 minute I can pay my fees through online. I don't have to
Chalo.
go
So,
anywhere.
so very convenient. So what you just need to take a screenshot, put it on their portal, write email
Yeah.
to them, the money comes into your account and you pay. No
Yes.
hasslement in terms of, and obviously how about living costs? So so do you specify any living cost to them, or you just only tuition?
Yeah, I specify everything, whatever I require for that particular month. So that is being mentioned into my tuition fees. It's being
Okay.
bifurcated over there,
Okay. So
and I just send the screenshot to them, and they disburse the loan for me.
perfect. Perfect. So nice to hear that you're living your dream, and
Yes.
so how did say in terms of edu loans, looking at final thoughts on how did we empower your dreams and prospective students? I know you how good sir help you, etc. So probably how edu loans as a portal help you, and how was this journey till date? So we'll
So there
close.
were many things, sir, like, there were some issues regarding the income tax return of my dad. So that's
Mm-hmm.
the reason we didn't get to know about it, because I didn't join Eddie Loans. Like, I was doing it on my own before. So I had no clue, and none of the managers or none of the person who were helping me regarding the loans in other banks, they gave me that clarification
Hmm.
that this is the problem. So after I
Okay.
joined EduLoans, and after that I came to know that, oh, here is the issue. That's the reason it's not being sanctioned anywhere. So I showed all
Okay.
my documents to Gurpreet sir as well as the manager from Avance. So we were together,
Hmm.
and after that, they told that this is the problem and you can do this. Like they gave me many options that you can go through this process, and not this way, then you can go this way. That would be a great fit for you, and you can go easily through it.
Hmm.
So yeah, they guided me in a proper manner. First, I didn't had any guidance. That's the reason it became a bit late for me. But yeah, they did it in a proper manner. They helped me way. They gave me a proper. Then it got sanctioned, and yeah, everything went good, and I'm here now.
Good. Nice to hear. So that was clarity. So basically, we gave you clarity. We understood your case. We understood what was going wrong, and we helped you out,
Exactly.
and we give you risk mitigant. So if in case there was a weak IT return or something, probably an additional co-signer would have been added. So
Yeah.
thank you, Jagruti, for taking out time and
Mhm.
for us. It's always to meet you whenever you come next time in Bombay. Please do come to
Sure,
our
sir.
office.
Sure. I'm gonna come
And
to Santa Cruz.
yes, definitely,
Yeah.
101%. So whenever you please do visit our office, and any other clarifications, queries, or things which you have with regard to banks or loans, we are always available. So do not
Sure,
worry
sir.
at all, and we have got you
Thank you.
covered on this aspect.
Thank you so much, sir, for getting me here and
Yeah.
achieving my dreams. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Take care.
Bye, sir. Take care. Be safe.